The use of Wi-Fi to make phone calls or video chat during flight is not allowed on any Delta flight.
Woo! Let's do this!
Look at all the things you need if you want to come hunt axis deer in Texas.
This is what you need to kill one deer.
Oh my gosh. So we're landed in San Antonio. The next move is to go get a motorhome. So,
Well, suburban.
a suburban and a motorhome.
Motorhome. But we have one more guy. We got Chris coming.
So yeah, after this, we're gonna go to Walmart, get food, travel,
Pillows.
shoe bows.
Apparently, I didn't get the memo that I should bring a pillow because bro's ready to live here for a couple months. Everything wants to kill you here. Just remember that. I know my place.
The Innsbruck by Gulfstream. Guys, welcome to Texas. We're out here by Sonora, Texas. This is the furthest I've ever been this way. We're actually hunting axis deer. We're with a whole group of guys. I'll go introduce you to everybody, but we're backing up our home sweet home for the week. This should at least be a 3-day series. You guys know that we've done this for the last 2 or 3 years. Had a ton of fun. The meat is super good, and it's gonna be fun to hunt this property because the properties I've hunted in the past are just small properties. This thing's like almost 1,000 acres, so it's gonna be a good time. The shed tree.
This is your tree,
Guys, come
Eric.
check this
Shed
out.
City.
They told me about this.
Martin, hold it steady. I know you're gonna want to put that camera down when you
Shed
see this.
Whew. Look,
brown
the devil's tine.
Yeah.
You don't see that very often on axis deer.
No.
Mine last year had that. That's probably the shed.
Oh,
for
really?
mine. Yeah.
So guys, that's like an average size axis deer, and that's a very typical frame. Just, I don't know exactly what they call that, but I'd say eye guard and a caudal
Caudal?
tine.
Yeah.
Caudal's inside.
Caudal tine and the main beam maybe. I don't know, pretty cool. These are a whole bunch of sheds that have come off
Look at-
this property.
Look at this guy. That got to hurt.
That had to hurt. The goal here is to find a shed. That's always my goal.
You'll find some.
I think
You'll find some. Oh yeah.
Let me introduce everybody.
See
Chad,
ya.
come here. You guys know Chad Money Mendez.
Yeah.
He's here from California. The Harbertson brothers, of course, from Mountain Ops. We got Jordan, Casey. You've seen them in pretty much all our videos over all the years.
all the years. Got the
And then we got-
professional backer
yep.
upper coming here.
That's Chris Brandt. He's a professional snowmobiler. Check it out. And then this is Landon. He's a property owner, and he's the one who's really hooking it up, letting us come hunt his land. So super thankful for him. This is his whole setup right here. It's pretty cool. Pass him out. Pass him out. All right. Who's this?
Chris's.
This trailer, the guys at Mountain Ops guys went and rented us this trailer. This is the master bedroom. We just got air conditioner plugged in. So last night Martin slept here with no blankets, no pillows. We just used towels. He was freezing cold. This is where I'll be bunking up. Chad's down here. The first time we loaded up the fridge, everything fell out of here. So, oh,
Just like that.
yeah, just like that. We have a fridge full of food. We got the eggs, the salads, the fruits, the veggies, the meats, the milks, all the goods. I have the bow rattling around on the trailer. It's always best to shoot right before you go hunt. So we're gonna fling a few arrows and make sure we're still on. Ooh, that's a dead deer.
Got him.
That's a dead deer.
Just killed a big old buck, Chad.
That's a fun angle to shoot right there. killed it. Deer's dead. Let's go take a look. If you guys remember one of the last times Casey came out here, he got chiggers. I think he got them from a little piggy shop. I guess they're like a tiny microscopic bug that just bit the crap out of his leg. So yeah, flip-flops are probably not recommended out here, especially with chiggers, ticks, and rattlesnakes, and cactus. Pretty good, pretty good. I think all shots were kill shots.
He's gone, yep.
Is he the money? Oh, right in the soft spot. He's dead. So dead, huh? He gone. He gone. Everything's good. All right, guys, here's my setup. My first 2 shots I have, I don't know what brands these are, but the lighted Nox. I was shooting them last night, and through all the practice I've done with them, they shoot a little low. Nothing to be too concerned about. But I got lighted Nox on those. And then I'm gonna switch out my fill tips for some broadheads. So this is Sever broadheads. Pretty cool business idea. Is they basically one of the only companies that sells direct to consumer for broadheads. So this is the one I'm gonna be shooting today. One thing I really like about this broadhead is that the broadhead itself becomes the practice broadhead. So all you have to do, see that little thread right there? It comes with a set screw. You can just put the set screw in and you're actually practice with the broadhead itself. So I'll probably shoot a couple just to make sure. But that's going to be my setup. The Easton injection, deep 6. This is a 330 spine. Lighted knock, Sever broadhead. Well guys, so everybody here has brought their bow except one man. The long range master brought his rifle, packing some heat.
It's over there.
You gonna shoot it?
Right now I am. Check it, yep. Based off this wind, we should be able to shoot at least 45 yards.
You got the phone scope and everything.
Phone scope and all.
Plug your ears.
Boom, boom.
Fire in the hole. What do we got? What do we got? I think you're literally like a 1/4 inch below the black dot. This is 100 yards. There's a paper plate in the tree right there.
Okay, you ready?
Ready. That one must be in the black dot. But you confirm.
Dead center.
That means dead center. So you hunted here last year?
Yeah. Yeah, dude, this place is incredible. Like, if you want to hunt axis deer, this is the way to do it. But it's invite only by Landon. That's the amazing thing, is he keeps this place sacred. This is his family's property. It's all low fence. So he has like water blinds, ladder stands. He's got tree stands. He's got over feeders because we're here in Texas. There are axis everywhere. Like, we've been hearing an axis.
Yeah, they're blowing over
here.
here.
I mean, literally probably less than 300 yards away. There's whitetail everywhere. There's hogs. Just a super target rich environment. And it's about 600 acres that we're on, and there's going to be 9 of us hunting. But we shouldn't be in each other's way, but it's just, this place is magical. And then on top of it, axis deer meat is the best meat that you can eat, in my opinion, that comes from the deer family that I've tried. I've had all kinds of deer. Axis is number freaking 1. First shot, correction. So do you know what that means?
You're gonna slay.
We're good out to about 1,200 yards. If there's
Oh,
even
really?
a 1,200 yard shot here. Oh yeah.
Well, I'm gonna try to spit out a few facts about axis deer during the 3 or 4 day series. First one, as I did read today, they were introduced in the 1700s, possibly in Hawaii. Yeah, they were given to a king as a gift from, where was it from?
Somewhere in Asia. They're an Asian deer.
Crazy flies.
The reason why they're so like sketchy and jumpy, even more so than a whitetail, if you've ever hunted a whitetail, is they've literally learned to survive from tigers.
Oh, yeah.
That was the animal that would attack them.
And they're native in India. They were brought to Texas in the early 1800s, mainly for hunting ranches and properties. But just like anything else put in a fence, they eventually got out, and now there's just wild herds of them And a fun fact about Texas is they're an exotic or invasive species. Axis deer can be hunted 24/7, 365.
Yep.
But think about that, guys. These deer are hunted all year and they still thrive. It's because they're smart. So a lot of people look at the way that the hunt styles that are out here and the different methods, baiting and different things like that, and they just think it's easy. These things are dang smart, let me tell you that. So
It seems easy until you come out and do it, and then you realize how freaking smart they are. I hunted here for 4 days last year, and I didn't see one buck that I could shoot. I saw lots of does, but I wanted to shoot a buck, and those bucks were just super smart. They knew we were in there, and they were just smart enough to stay out until dark, and then they'd come in at dark. So we're really their only predators out here too. So when they hear trucks, smell you or anything, they know what those sounds are, what those scents are, and then when they see that silhouette of you, they're like, boom, that's danger. So they're not looking for tigers and cougars and whatever else here, you know, that can sometime occupy them. They're just looking for us. We are the only thing out here that can really harm them. So
time to gear up, lace up, and head out.
should we lace up our boots together?
Oh my gosh, we have matching boots.
Why do you think I said cute shoes?
Here you go, there's a spot right here. Looks like we're both rocking the crispy Thors. What do you bring? Oh, you got your cowboy boots.
Those are the perfect Texas boots.
Yeah, they're nice and lightweight and protective.
Yes.
There's a lot of cactus out here. It seems like everything out here wants to stab you. This will be the first hunt of the trip, evening hunt. I should say like afternoon, evening hunt. I know there's gonna be some people on water, some people on maybe some bait sites, but they've got rain out here recently. So there's a few puddles where they can get water, but I think their main water hole, which they have back here, is gonna produce pretty dang good because it's almost 100 degrees. Time to sweat it out in the blind again.
Oh, great. Oh, great.
But yeah, if you saw it go down, heard it go down, or it looked like it was about to go down when it went in the brush, maybe wait 45 minutes, walk over that last spot and see. But yeah, so I mean, the ones that don't have does, they're just beating trees and walking. I mean, so it's just nonstop, and it doesn't matter the time of the day. I mean,
It doesn't, huh?
No, that was 11:45. I rolled up over here, go alfalfa out at the pop up, and there's like 2 shooters up here with 6 does, and then as it gets later, it'll start going. They'll be everywhere.
Fire up. Yeah. Ba, 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 ba.
How do they sound?
Ba, 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 ba.
How about you, Chad? Do your axis call. How's it go?
That's it.
Freaking got a quiver ready to just pull one out.
Not flexible enough.
You just didn't bring a quiver at all?
I forgot it already. Oh, we got a truckload full, that's for sure. It's gonna be warm, but at least there's a little bit of a breeze.
I heard them right over there.
Yeah, they've been wheezing, bugling. I don't know, I read in an article that they bugle. I guess that's their type of bugle. It's a really weird sound. This is way more flat than where I hunted before. A lot of tracks around that puddle. That's a thing when you're hunting water and you get a rainstorm like we recently got. You'll end up with a lot of puddles. Dude, I love this spot. If I was right-handed, I'd sit there. You sitting here?
This is the tree of life. Tree of life. So this is the tree that gives life, and we take it away. But we consume it because we're hunters, and that's what you do.
Guys, we're just driving down the property line, just following the fence line. There's 2 giant axis bucks just barely on the neighboring property. So Casey's gonna climb up here and sit in this big tripod. He's got his rifle, so if those 2 come back, did you see that one on the left?
Yes, the first one that went?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, dude.
He's right. check out this blind. He says it's pretty tight for 2 people, so we're gonna see how it is. Alright guys, this is where we're gonna hunt. It's a pretty tight little blind, and it is thick in here. And I think we got water down here and water over here. And I'll tell you what, this is gonna be one of those locations, if something comes in, it's gonna be like that, because we're not gonna really have a heads up. There's not a ton of shot opportunities in there just because it's so brushy through here, but I think because of that we're hidden, and it'll just kind of be a fun perspective to see him in this thick cover. Should get anything coming down. Be kind of cool. All right, guys, we just got set up in the blind. Set up that camera real quick because they say typically most of the axis deer will come down that waterway. So we got the stealth camera on the water. Got these 2 shooting windows, and pretty much everything, as you can see, is going to be within 30 yards. So this top pin, I'm actually going to pull back and draw back real quick just to make sure everything's clear. So like if that was my shot right there. Oh yeah, that's good right there. But while we're out there setting the stealth cam, we can hear some axis deer blowing back there. So I think it's just a waiting game now. Hopefully something comes in and get a drink, and either myself or Martin will have a clear shot. But now we sit and sweat. Welcome to Texas. Nice buck. We've got whitetail right here. 1 axis buck over there. These 2 are locked down. There's just way too much brush. He basically has to come out in front of us.
He's chasing her still.
Should I shoot him, you think?
If he comes out, that's her coming.
Yeah. If he comes
Do you want to switch to this window?
Well, if they come in, I'd shoot him with the bow.
He's gonna go right through that opening right now. 40 yards.
She's not staying though. No, she's not staying. I'm just gonna blast him, I think.
Okay. That goes through.
I can see that right there. I'm gonna shoot.
Can you see him?
Yeah, ready?
Yeah.
Smoke. Put it on, baby.
Load 1 more just in case. There he goes, dude.
You know. Nice.
Smoke show, bro. I'm sitting. I couldn't see him.
No.
I could see him, but I was like, dude, are you sure you got that shot? You're like, yeah, I got that shot.
Oh, I can see him clear. Man, that was awesome. Go for it.
I gotta tell you guys, the tree of life, it bringeth life, and we taketh life.
Worked again?
It worked again, dude. This place is money.
I do know there was a rattlesnake or something over here on the ground because every deer that would come in would jump and look at the ground. So.
And then I think you heard him, didn't you?
Yeah, I heard
So
something.
we're just gonna kind of skirt the edge a little bit from where he was. Ain't nobody got time for rattlesnakes around here.
Nice, there he is.
What did you see? Oh, dude, there he is. Yes.
Such a beautiful deer, man. These things are unbelievable. I feel so lucky to be able to come here in the United States and kill this type of animal. And these things originated in, I think, India, running from tigers all day. So just to be able to come out here and hunt these things free range like this is unbelievable. Yeah.
So awesome, Chad. Dude, look at him. What a stomper. Yeah, man. Dude, look at how purely typical he is.
Yeah, that's just a cool buck. What? It's a really cool buck. Eric's had a couple within range just behind brush. So I don't know if he's gotten any shots off. And who else? Somebody else.
Casey's seen a bunch,
That's right, Casey's
but no
seen
shots fired.
So
And
we're in them tonight. This is so cool.
this is so rad.
Alright guys, it's 9 p.m. It's getting dark real quick. We had an axis buck about, I'd say like 80-90 yards in the brush, but he never did come in. And we've got, the text thread is going crazy. We heard a gunshot, so that could be Casey. So we definitely had a lot of action tonight. Pretty slow on our stand, but we did see a nice shooter buck. Just never did come in for an opportunity, but we're gonna stay here. Typically when we blind hunt, I've noticed the different hunts I've been on, they prefer that you stay in the blind and that when they drive up with the truck, it pushes off the game. So we're gonna stay in here until the truck comes, then we'll head back and cook some dinner, but good night. You can hear all these axis bucks just blowing all over the place. They're going nuts right now, just nothing came in close enough, so maybe tomorrow.
Who's in here?
Everybody.
Chad Killer?
Oh, yeah. Get it, Chad.
Me, baby. Who else?
Jordan.
Did you shoot?
No, I had a monster coming in, and then right as they shot, he went quiet.
Really?
Yeah, big boy from behind me.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, Chad, oh, we got a buck already loaded up, dude. Well, that was quick. Dang, dude. Heck yeah. Did he just come straight across? All right, we're hopping in the back. Chad wasted no time. What a pretty buck. Look at that. One axis deer down already on day one, and aren't they pretty? Dude, they're so cool. Heck yeah, one down. We still got a bunch of hunters to tag out, but that's a great start. BBD already.
Sweet.
What's up, Ryan?
Hey, man.
You sat tonight?
Yeah.
So you got here and went straight to sit?
Right to stand,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's cool.
Over here.
You see any?
Yeah. No bucks. Hey, Jeff.
What's up, Ryan?
How was the sit?
Awesomely hot, sweaty balls.
You even got here in time to sit, huh?
Yeah, baby.
Nice.
Covered up in whitetail.
And so we're sitting there just watching, and I can kind of see him flashing through the brush back there. And all of a sudden he comes chasing her back out, and I'm like, oh, she's gonna come into the alfalfa, you know? And so I'm like, should I put the gun down? So I'm like sitting there debating, like the bow's right in front of me, and she's coming in.
Well, it was August or September.
Wait, so
I was
did you
guiding.
hit the pretty cool one?
Showed up. I'm like, what am I gonna do with this? So I set up in November.
OG. I've never killed a gun archery button. It's been like my goal.
What is this? 2005?
And you had it done. And that was that was the trail cam buck from
Oh, I painted that garment.
prototype.